Hi, this is Andrea Schulman again, and in today's quick law of attraction video, I'm going to share with you a list of my favorite law of attraction books, so that if you are very interested in learning about the law of attraction, these are all ones that I highly recommend that you go out and get. But first, if you're watching this video on YouTube, please make sure to subscribe and also tap the bell and turn on your notifications so that you are notified as soon as I release a new video, because I do create new law of attraction videos like this one every single week. Okay, let's go ahead and get into this list of my favorite law of attraction books. All right, so today I'm going to share some of my favorite law of attraction books. And before I get started, I'd love to ask you, what are your favorite law of attraction books? Are there any books out there that have really made an impact to you with the law of attraction? And I'd love to hear what those books are, so please go ahead and drop them in the comments so that hopefully by the time this video is up, someone can watch this video and get a lot of books from me, but can also look through the comments and see all the other great books that are out there as well. But anyway, let's get into my list. Now, I have a couple. I've been looking around my house and I was really only able to find 2 of them. I wanted to pick them all up and show them all to you, but we're actually in the process of getting ready to move. This right here that I'm filming in is just a rental property that's getting me between the last house that we sold about 7 or 8 months ago and our new house, which is being built, that we are closing on next week. So anyway, that's kind of an aside, but I don't have them all here to show to you, but I do have one of them that is one of the ones that most people have probably heard of. If not, definitely go out and get it. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. This is one of the best. Okay, so I really do recommend that one. Additionally, on my list, this is one I wanted to show you up front because I really like the cover of this book. But there is also Ask and It Is Given by Esther and Jerry Hicks. That's a really good one. Now, if you don't know about Abraham Hicks, it's kind of wild. It's basically a channeled source of information. So it's information that is channeled through Esther Hicks. But man, it's one of the ones that I read early on and made a real profound impact on me. Another book that I've really enjoyed is The Law of Attraction: The Science of Attracting More of What You Want and Less of What You Don't by Michael Logier. And this is also another book that I picked up early on in my journey with the law of attraction. And it's very helpful in learning how to speak and communicate, and how you can structure your language in a way to get more favorable results with the law of attraction. So lots of really great verbal application in that particular book. Now, another book, I actually haven't read the book. I've only seen the movie. You would think I read the book, but I'll go ahead and put it up here because I know if I don't put it up here, people are gonna be like, what's going on? The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. I love the documentary. So if the book is basically the documentary, absolutely go out and get it. And in addition to that, The Success Principles by Jack Canfield. That's another really awesome book. Now, Jack Canfield was actually one of the speakers that was featured in the documentary, The Secret. And that book that he wrote, I thought was just really, really powerful. Again, that one's called The Success Principles. Another really awesome law of attraction book. This one's like real old school, it's an old book. It is called The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace Wattles. It's another one that I read really early on. The funny thing about the law of attraction is that when I discovered it, I thought that this was kind of like new information, or it was stuff that, we were all kind of discovering together. But, there's been people for a long period of time who have been able to interpret and understand this phenomenon of the law of attraction. So The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace Wattles is another really excellent book. And then also, I want to add in one. I just downloaded this one to my iPhone. It's another old one. I haven't read all of it, but I've read a few chapters of it. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in here because maybe you'll like it too. It's another old one. This one was written from the perspective of someone who came of age in the early 1900s. So not too old, but still not recent. And it's called The Magic of Believing by Claude Bristol. All right, so that is my quick list of law of attraction books that I'd highly recommend. It's a short list, but you know, if you go through all of those, I think you're really going to find that there's a true wealth of information on manifesting your desires. Now, if you've enjoyed this video, you might enjoy another video that I've created, which is basically a simplified how to apply the law of attraction video. If you'd like to go ahead and watch that video now, go ahead and look in the description and you'll probably see a link to that video. I would also like to invite you to take my law of attraction test. I do think that I have a wealth of information on the law of attraction and how to apply it, but I also know that the greatest teacher is for you to have the conscious experience of thinking a thought and then witnessing it come through to fruition. So again, if you look in the description, you'll probably see a link to my law of attraction test. So go ahead and click that test and take that test now if you'd like to. Thanks so much for watching this video on my favorite law of attraction books. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.